In the ever-evolving world of global pop culture, where artists are not only musicians, but cultural symbols, the people who stand closest to them often become figures of fascination themselves. Recently, a new name has been echoing across fan communities, social media timelines, and entertainment forums worldwide. Not a member of BTS, but someone whose presence has become inseparable from their safety. Jimin's Bodyguard, long admired for his calm authority and lightning-fast instincts, has stunned fans and observers alike, earning the title of BTS Ultimate Protector. This is not merely a story about physical security. It is a narrative about professionalism under pressure, silent loyalty behind the spotlight, and a human infrastructure that allows global superstars like BTS to move, perform, and live safely in a world that often overwhelms them with attention. At the center of this story stands Park Jimin, one of the most beloved idols of the 21st century, and the man who has become his shield. The moment that changed everything. The surge of attention toward Jimin's Bodyguard did not happen overnight. It was a result of a series of public appearances, airports, concert venues, hotel entrances, where fans began noticing a pattern. Whenever the crowd surged too close, whenever chaos threatened to break through the barriers, there he was. Calm, firm, decisive, in one particularly viral moment. Captured by dozens of smartphones from multiple angles, Jimin was moving through a dense crowd during an overseas schedule. Fans were shouting his name. Flashes exploded from every direction, and movement became unpredictable. Suddenly, a small disruption near the front caused a ripple of panic. Before the situation could escalate, Jimin's Bodyguard stepped in with remarkable speed, positioning himself between Jimin and the disturbance, extending an arm to signal halt, and coordinating silently with other security personnel. The entire incident lasted only seconds, but it was enough. Within hours, clips flooded social media. Fans replayed the footage frame by frame, praising the bodyguard's reflexes, posture, and unwavering focus. Comments poured in from around the world. That's not just a bodyguard, that's a protector. He moves like he already knows what will happen. Jimin looks so safe with him. And just like that, a quiet professional became a viral sensation, understanding the role of an idol's bodyguard. To truly appreciate why fans are so moved by Jimin's Bodyguard, it is essential to understand what the job entails, especially for someone protecting a global icon like a BTS member. A bodyguard for an idol of Jimin's stature does far more than walk a few steps behind. He must assess threats in real time, manage crowd psychology, coordinate with local security teams in different countries, adapt to unfamiliar environments, and remain invisible yet omnipresent. Every movement is calculated. Every pause is intentional. Unlike movie portrayals of security, real-life protection is about prevention rather than reaction. The best bodyguards are the ones who never have to use force, because they have already neutralized risk before it becomes visible. Fans began to notice that Jimin's Bodyguard embodied this philosophy perfectly. He rarely looked stressed. His eyes constantly scanned surroundings. His body positioning subtly guided Jimin away from danger without ever pulling attention away from the artist himself. It was a masterclass in professional restraint. Why fans call him unstoppable. The word unstoppable began trending among fans for a reason. Across multiple events in different countries, Jimin's Bodyguard demonstrated the same consistency. No matter the size of the crowd, no matter the level of chaos, his composure never wavered. At airports, often the most unpredictable environments, fans observed how he anticipated sudden movements. When fans rushed forward unexpectedly, he stepped in smoothly, never aggressive, never panicked. When photographers leaned too close, he subtly repositioned Jimin without confrontation. When schedules ran late and fatigue set in, his focus remained sharp. What impressed fans most was not brute strength, but control. In fan discussions, many pointed out that true strength is shown in restraint. Instead of pushing people away roughly, he used clear gestures and confident presence to maintain order. Instead of shouting, he communicated through body language. This professionalism resonated deeply with fans who care not only about Jimin's safety, but also about respectful interactions between idols and the public. Jimin's trust, a silent testament. One of the most powerful aspects of the story is the visible trust between Jimin and his bodyguard. Though neither has spoken publicly about their relationship, fans have noticed subtle details that speak volumes. Jimin often walks calmly even in crowded situations, rarely looking over his shoulder. He smiles, waves, and acknowledges fans with ease, behavior that suggests he feels secure. On several occasions, fans notice Jimin instinctively staying close to his bodyguard during chaotic moments, moving in sync as if guided by an unspoken understanding. Trust is not built overnight, especially in high-risk professions. It is forged through repeated demonstrations of reliability. For fans, seeing Jimin relaxed under pressure is the strongest evidence that his bodyguard is doing his job exceptionally well. The rise of bodyguard appreciation culture. The admiration for Jimin's bodyguard reflects a broader shift in fan culture. In the past, security staff were often ignored, seen as obstacles between fans and their idols. Today, many fans recognize that without these professionals, idols would not be able to safely meet the public at all. Across fandoms, there is growing respect for bodyguards who protect artists without dehumanizing fans. Jimin's bodyguard has become a symbol of this ideal balance. Firm yet respectful, invisible yet essential. Fan art began appearing online, depicting him as a guardian figure. Memes compared him to fictional protectors and superheroes. Some fans jokingly called him the final boss of airport security, while others more sincerely refer to him as Jimin's guardian angel. What makes this phenomenon unique is that the admiration never overshadows Jimin himself. Instead, it complements the narrative, a global star protected by someone equally dedicated, though far less visible. Professionalism over fame. Despite the sudden attention, Jimin's bodyguard has remained completely professional. He has not acknowledged the fan attention publicly. There are no interviews, no social media accounts, no attempt to capitalize on fame. This silence, rather than diminishing admiration, has only increased it. Fans often note that his refusal to step into the spotlight reinforces their respect. In an era where virality can be monetized instantly, choosing anonymity speaks to a deep commitment to the job itself. Security experts have also weighed into anonymous commentary on online forums, praising the techniques visible in fan-captured videos. Many highlighted his situational awareness, positioning, and crowd control methods as textbook examples of elite close protection work. The broader context, BTS and global security challenges. BTS is not just a music group. It is a global phenomenon. With that level of fame comes unique security challenges. Every public appearance draws massive crowds, often spontaneous and emotionally charged. The risk is not always malicious intent. Sometimes it is simply overwhelming enthusiasm. In this context, the role of a bodyguard becomes emotionally complex. He must protect the artist without harming fans who mean well. He must move decisively without creating fear. He must remain alert without escalating tension. Jimin's bodyguard appears to navigate this complexity with remarkable skill. Fans frequently point out that even in tense moments, he never looks angry, only focused. This emotional control is as important as physical ability. Why this story resonates so deeply? At its core, this story resonates because it humanizes the machinery behind fame. Fans often see idols as untouchable, but moments like these remind everyone that safety is not guaranteed. It is created through effort, planning, and sacrifice. Jimin's bodyguard represents all the unseen professionals who work tirelessly behind the scenes so that artists can shine. His recognition as BTS Ultimate Protector is not an official title, but a fan-bestowed honor rooted in gratitude. In celebrating him, fans are also expressing care for Jimin himself. They are saying collectively, "Thank you for keeping him safe." A legacy written in silence. Whether or not Jimin's bodyguard ever receives official acknowledgement, his legacy is already written in countless fan posts, edits, and heartfelt messages. He has become part of the BTS story, not through words or performances, but through presence. Unstoppable does not always mean loud. Sometimes, it means standing firm while the world rushes past. Sometimes, it means being the calm center in a storm of screams and flashing lights.